Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about something that I think is really interesting. Sometimes you can be attracted to a person and you can feel, let's say, the attraction like you can feel it like being reciprocated, you know what I mean? Like you can feel that the other person probably feels the same way for you, but sometimes that doesn't mean you have to act on your feelings. I'm going to tell you what happened to me, and I do obviously I agree with what I'm saying because I'm saying it, but obviously I don't exactly feel this way because I just finished an internship and I had a crush on a guy from that internship. And I'm pretty sure he also had a bit of a crush on me. Like we at least liked each other, you know? And and I could feel that. I was like, okay, so if I like him, if I can tell that he likes me and stuff like that, like should I make a move? You know what I mean? I was still kind of shy to make a move because like I knew that he was with another girl. And I don't know if they have like a relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. I just know that like she comes and goes. And I talked about it in another, I think in the last video that I made, and I will link it in the description. And and that is essentially why, even though we liked each other, I didn't ask for his number. Because here's the thing: supposedly I didn't know that. Supposedly I didn't know that he liked another girl and she was doing what she was doing, whatever. Like supposedly I don't know this, but I heard him say that to another coworker, and so I was like, you know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, so I like him and he likes me. Maybe I could try something. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like if I'm confident that he likes me, if I'm positive that he likes me and I like him, like why shouldn't I try something? You know what I mean? If he's not going to do it, I don't know, maybe I should do it. You know what I mean? I was like, listen, I not because I'm a girl, but I think that like if guys are the ones that like should like pursue you and stuff like that, maybe he should be the one to do it. But maybe if he's like, let's say, too afraid to do so or whatever, maybe if I do something or if I let him know like, hey, I like you, or I don't know, if I ask for his number, like using another excuse or whatever, maybe he could text me and ask me out or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But the main reason why I didn't do that was because as much as I really like him, and as much as here's the thing, some people have met, let's say soulmates. I'm not saying he's my soulmate or anything like that, but like some people who ended up dating, like sometimes they have met when one of the two, or even when the two were dating. Is it ethical? Is it whatever? Like sometimes it just happens that you're dating someone and then you meet someone who's even better for you. Or sometimes you meet the person who you're gonna date next, or whatever. You know what I mean? Maybe you were in a toxic relationship, or maybe you just met someone who you click more with. I don't freaking know. Like these things can happen. So in my mind, I was like, maybe I can pretend I have dementia or something like that and like ask for his number, you know what I mean? And then you know what I mean? But then here's the thing, he would have to like, let's say, choose me, you know what I mean? If he likes me and he's with this other girl, he would have to choose me because I would never allow, like if I know that he's with this other girl, I wouldn't like I wouldn't want to be with him, you know what I mean? I wouldn't consent being with him if I know that he's with another girl, you know what I mean? Like that would take a toll in my mental health and in my confidence and everything, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna deal with that just as long as I get to be with someone or spend time with someone or have sex with someone or whatever. You know what I mean? So I was like, as much as I really like this guy and as much as I want something to happen with him, I'm not going to do this knowing that this is happening because I know I'm going to feel really bad. You know what I mean? And so I really like myself and I really have to tell myself, like, hey, listen, I think I'm better than this. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm great. I don't know how the other girl is, but she's definitely not convinced by him if she's coming and going, whatever. Like I talked about it, like I said in my other video. But the thing is, like, why do I have to put up with this? I think I have my worth. I think I have my value. I think I'm not saying I'm the prettiest girl, but I think I'm somewhat attractive. I think I'm somewhat cute, and I think I have a cool personality. I think I'm sweet. I think I'm kind of funny. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a good person, and I would never cheat. I think I would be a good girlfriend. I'm not saying I would be the perfect girlfriend because I've never been one, but like I know my worth. You know what I mean? And I know that I would treat whoever it is that I'm dating with love and with respect and all that stuff. So if he's not able to see that, if he still wants to be with this girl who treats him like his last fucking option, like her last fucking option, well, that's his fucking problem. If he doesn't know his worth, if he doesn't know my worth, let's go. You know what I mean? Because like I could have, just say something to him. You know what I mean? Like we could have started dating, or we could have started, I don't fucking know, like making out, like fucking whatever. You know what I mean? And then like what to him that would be fucking nothing. But me with this female mentality, with this like misogynist society that blames women and that makes women feel bad when they whatever, You know, it's like, okay, so I'm seeing this guy, I'm, let's say, whatever with this guy, and I know that he's still with this girl. No, honestly, I have peace in my life right now, and I'm at a point where like, I really want to do, like, I want to pursue my dreams and my goals, and I want to continue this. You know, I think I look way better than for instance months ago, and I want to continue this glow up process. You know what I mean? Like, I want to continue to look better, to discover what looks best on me, to discover how I can also get better as a person, like how to, yeah, be a better person, like what things I can learn, you know what I mean, what skills I can acquire, you know what I mean, like what things I should do to get from point A to point B, you know what I mean? Like, I'm at a point in my life, I feel like I'm at an inflection point in my life, I guess you could say. And I'm doing cool things, and cool things are happening. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this year is going to be a turning point in my life. You know what I mean? Like, this is the year that I'm going to start working. I'm going to start getting money. I'm going to start like really pursuing my dreams, like really actually seriously pursuing them. You know what I mean? And not prioritizing like school and shit. You know what I mean? Like, why should I have to deal with all this shit? And even if I wasn't doing all the things that I was doing, like whatever point in my life I'm in, I know that I would be in a much worse place if I consented to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he was a bad guy, and I don't want to be one of those girls that are like, oh, he's a good guy, but some guys are very selfish. You know what I mean? I don't know if this guy would, you know, if we start dating, he would probably not break up with that girl. How would I know? How would I know if he's still seeing her or not? I'm not gonna check his phone. I'm not gonna stalk him and tell him like, hey, can you give me your phone to see who you're texting? I'm not gonna be that girlfriend. I'm not gonna be that girlfriend. I do not want to spend time like being jealous and like looking at his phone, whatever. If you trust your partner, you trust your partner. If you don't trust your partner, it's for a reason. You know what I mean? If I think that some people look trustworthy and some people don't look trustworthy. If my partner doesn't look trustworthy, I shouldn't be with him if I don't trust him. You know what I mean? And if I trust him, okay, trust him. And if, you know, whether he looks trustworthy or not, if you trust your partner, you trust your partner. You know what I mean? And if you discover that they deceived you, or they, you know, betrayed you, whatever, they cheated on you, okay, move on. Okay, gone. Okay. But the thing is, like, you know, if you don't trust your partner, maybe you shouldn't be together. You know what I mean? You should be with someone you trust. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to deal with that shit. What I'm saying is that, like, of course, I'm a little bit sad and I'm a little bit hungover from the experience, because I'm like, he didn't ask for my number, which is fucking insane. And I didn't ask for his number, which I'm like, fuck, I should have. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I should have made a move. Maybe he should have made a move. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why didn't we do anything? But he has some fucking baggage or whatever going on. Like, he has some fucking shit going on. And I don't really have anything going on right now. But, like, I don't want to have to deal with his bullshit. I don't want... It's his problem. I don't want to make it my problem because I started seeing him or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to deal with that shit, because I'm already feeling bad that, like, oh my god, we liked each other and nothing happened. I would feel way worse if we were seeing each other and he's still seeing this girl. Or, like, having to decide, like, okay, you choose this girl or me. No. I don't want to make anyone choose between me and another girl. Like, if he knows that I'm the one, that's it. He's coming with me. And if he prefers her, that's perfect. She's for you. She's for you. That's it. She's all yours. He's all yours. Like, he's all hers. Like, you know what I mean? That's it. That's them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm meant for other things, or other things are meant for me, whatever you say. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I like to think that, like, I don't know, if you like someone, like, I'm willing to date him and obviously be exclusive with him and all that stuff. Like, that's who I am. So if somebody's not willing to be that with me, if someone's not willing to give me what I'm willing to give them, why should we be together? Just because we're attracted to each other? We were attracted to each other, but he has shit going on. And he's not like, he doesn't mog me. If anything, I think I mog him. If anything, I think I'm hotter. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he has things on me, but he also is older than me. Not that much. He's like 4 years older than me. But here's the thing, like, it's, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like he's too good for me, or he's like out of my league and so I should degrade myself because I can't get any better. No, I get, you know, I like to think that I can get someone else if I want to, you know what I mean? And it's not even my priority. It's not even like what I'm looking for in life, you know. Like, it's not even my priority, you know what I mean? Like, why should I settle for a guy who has shit going on that he hasn't, let's say, fixed, just because we like each other? Okay, he's attracted to me. And I saw this on TikTok. That's not a compliment. Why should that be a compliment? Okay, so he's attracted to you, as he should. As he should. Okay, that's the bare minimum. Like, it's relatively easy for somebody to be attracted to you, I guess. Just because we're attracted to each other doesn't mean that I should make a move. It doesn't mean we should be together. I think that I would be in a much worse place right now if I had to, like, wait for his text, wait for whenever he wants to hang out with me, wait for, do you know what I mean? Like, I think I would be suffering a lot more if something had happened. Do you know what I mean? And, like, of course, I'm a little bit sad, and of course I'm gonna miss him, and of course whatever. But my internship just finished, and I'm gonna be doing things. I'm gonna be busy. I have things to do, and I have things that I want to do. So I'm gonna get over it, and I'm gonna be fine. And I'm gonna keep working on myself, and I'm gonna keep living my life, and I'm gonna keep meeting people, and life goes on. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get depressed. I'm not gonna be at home sitting all day, wearing my pajamas, whatever, not doing anything at all, not pursuing my dreams anymore, not making videos anymore, not doing shit anymore with my life because I'm sad. That doesn't benefit anyone. If anything, it makes me worse off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm worse off doing that. You know what I mean? You should just go on with your life, try to not think about it, whatever. Like, you can be sad about it. You should allow those feelings to just, you should allow yourself to feel the way you want to feel, but, like, don't sit around all fucking day and just think about that. I did that when I was 16. I had a crush on one of my middle school teachers, and I was depressed for a year and a half, and I was really, really sad, and I wasn't doing anything to make me feel better, to make myself feel better. And so that's why I was depressed for a year and a half, because I wasn't really doing anything for myself. You got to do something for yourself. You have to get up, you have to do your fucking hair, you have to dress up, you have to go out with your friends, you have to do activities, you have to meet new people. I'm not saying that you should, like, let's say, remove a nail with another nail, you know what I mean? But, like, or however you say it. But the thing is, like, life goes on, and you'll get through it. It's just another fish in the sea. Did you like that fish? Yeah. Did that fish like you? Yeah. Is it frustrating because you actually liked each other? Heck yeah, it's frustrating, because I think this is the first time in my life, I don't know if it's the first time or the second time, where, like, I liked someone and they liked me back. Because there was one time 2 years ago where I liked this guy, and I get the feeling that he liked me back, but I'm not sure if he liked me back or he was just nice to me and he was gay. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. It's something I will always wonder. It's a mystery that will always be unsolved unless I talk to him one day. But I feel like that conversation shouldn't be had. I don't know. I feel like, it's like the song, some things are better left unspoken. And so yeah, and I think there's kind of, I don't want to be, like, dramatic, like cinematic, but I don't know, there's like beauty in the mystery. Like, the fact that I'll never know whether he liked me or not, whether he was gay or not. I don't know. I like that. I don't know. It gives life a little umph. But anyway, that's completely off topic. But the thing is, like, this is the first time I know for sure, like, he liked me back. Because, like, oh my God, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if I told you yet, but, like, we were having a conversation, him and I, the other day. I don't know how many days ago, but, like, we were having a conversation, and he asked me about something, like, hey, did you know this happened? Did you know who this person was? Well, it was an animal, actually. It was like a mascot or something like that. And I was like, no, I don't. But it's not a generational thing. I just didn't know. Like, I feel like somebody, like, other people my age could probably know that. And he was like, well, you're too young. You know what I mean? Like, you're too young to know that, And he said, textually, you're too young. You're too young for me. You know what I mean? Like, he said, you're too young twice. And then he said, you're too young for me. Like, he said, quote unquote, you're too young. You're too young for me. You know what I mean? Like, he emphasized the for me. He said it twice, and he said for me. And I was like, in Spanish, because we're Spanish, it's demasiado joven para mí. But para mí is like to me. It can be to me or for me. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're too young for me, it's like you're too young for me. Like, to date me, to me. You know what I mean? Like, to be with me. That's what I'm saying. And to me, like, if you're too young to me means, like, in my opinion, like, according to me. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I get the feeling that it was, like, for me. You know what I mean? Because, like, we usually don't say you're too young to me. And we don't say para mí. Meaning, like, to me, if that makes sense. We don't really use that. So, I don't want to feed my own delulu, but I think he was thinking out loud. And he liked me, but he probably thought I was too young. Because here's the thing. I'm 22 years old. I don't know how old I look. I don't know how old you think I look, but I don't know. I've been told I look younger by many people for many years, like many years in my, I don't know, since I was like 15, I've been told I look younger. And so, and he looks older than he is. He's 4 years older than me, but he looks older. I think he looks 30 something. And the age gap, it looks like we have more of an age gap than we actually do. But is it wrong? No. It's just an age gap. And I don't think I think if anything, I think I could be more mature. You know what I mean? Like, he makes a lot of dumb decisions. Like I've heard him say things that I'm like, no, I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not stupider. I'm just younger. You know what I mean? And I look younger. It's not my fault. You know what I mean? But like, the cool thing is, like, I was like, oh, he likes me. You know what I mean? Like, he likes me because he was thinking out loud. Like, it was just too young for me. So like, he thought about it. Like, she, for me, like, could we? But she's too young for me. You know what I mean? Like, he thought about it. But yeah, I think like this is the lesson that I have to learn at this point in my life. Like, just because you are attracted to each other, which could be like, because I was, you know, for months and for years, I was like, oh my God, like, it's like, it has to be relatively hard to be like, to like someone and having them like you back. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be this coincidence. You know what I mean? And I was like, I wonder what it feels like you liking someone and they liking you back. I was like, I thought it's like it ends there. You know what I mean? I like you, you like me, that's it. You know what I mean? I thought it was like, perfect, that's it, let's be together. It's apparently more complicated than that. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I liked him, he liked me, we liked each other. I think we had some things in common, yeah, and we got along. You know what I mean? Like, he liked my personality, I liked his. You know what I mean? But he's had shit going on, and maybe we didn't click that much. Maybe it wasn't meant to be, and that's why it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Maybe there was something about me that he wasn't convinced about. There was something about him probably that didn't convince me. Maybe we were just not meant to be together. You know what I mean? Maybe this is the lesson I have to learn. Just because we liked each other doesn't mean we had to be together. You know what I mean? It's sad. As sad as it is, it's probably true. So yeah, I don't know. I like to think about it like, okay, I didn't lose him. He lost me. You know what I mean? Because I think I'm worth something. And if he wasn't able to see that, let's move on. You know what I mean? That's his problem. I don't know if he realizes how big of a mistake he made by passing me by. No, just not trying anything with me. That's his problem. That's his issue. That's not mine. You know what I mean? You, and I've heard this in other videos, like, you are the prize to be earned. Like, as a woman, you should be pursued. You should be earned. Men should earn you. You know what I mean? They should do things to earn you. You know what I mean? Why should I be sad, and why should I be begging, and why should I be like, oh my God, but this guy, no. He didn't earn me. Did he? He was a gentleman. Sometimes he would open the door for me. You know what I mean? Like, he would do things for me. He was really polite, very well mannered. He was a gentleman with me. And he would look at me sometimes like, you know what I mean? Like, he liked me, and he did other things. But the thing is, like, yeah, but you have to earn me. Like, pursue me more. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't ask for my number. He didn't try anything, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe he was attracted to me, but like, was he attracted enough? I think if he had liked me enough, maybe he would have also asked me out. Like, some men kind of like, I've heard this, they probably sabotage themselves. Like, maybe they're like, oh no, she's too pretty for me, or maybe she's too talented, or maybe she's too successful, whatever. I don't think this is the case. I mean, I was doing an internship. He already had the job. I wasn't getting paid. He was. You know what I mean? Like, I do other things, you know what I mean? He doesn't speak two languages as far as I know, and I do, you know what I mean? Like, we both have our things, if that makes sense, and our successes, if that makes sense, but like, do you know what I mean? What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was gonna say. Like, maybe he didn't like me enough. Maybe that's another answer. Maybe I didn't like him enough to be like, okay, I'm gonna ask for his number. I don't care if he's with another girl. Like, I want this man. I could have asked for his number. It's just I didn't. Do I regret it? Sometimes. But maybe I shouldn't have. Like, maybe I think this was a good decision. Like, I would be much worse off if I had his number right now, because I would be waiting for his text all fucking day. Because we don't have each other's number, I'm not fucking expecting it. Do you know what I mean? He should have asked for my number. If he really liked me, maybe he didn't like me enough. Or maybe he just thought it wasn't appropriate to date me. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's just not meant to be, which is crazy. And I would be much worse off if I had asked for his number, and I would have to be putting up with, oh my god, did he break up with her? Is he ending things with her, or is he still seeing her and now he's seeing me too? And what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? If I tell him to choose, like, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm telling him, like, okay, choose her or me. If he knows, he knows. You know what I mean? Like, he should know. And if he doesn't know, he's confused. And if he's confused, that means he doesn't like you enough. You know what I mean? Like, in this life, you gotta wake the fuck up. What do you want? If you don't know what you want, get the fuck out of here. Like, I know what I want. Okay? I know what I want in life, and I know what I want in a guy. It's not that fucking hard. And if you don't know what you want, ask yourself, what do you not want? Do you know what I mean? What would make you feel like shit? Then you don't want it. You know what I mean? So, like, you should just know what you want. You should put a little bit of effort. I know it's hard. Like, maybe I'm just weird and I've always known what I wanted, but like, just put in a little bit of effort. At least you know what you don't want for yourself. So I think it shouldn't be that hard. If somebody doesn't want you, you will know, because they're not choosing you. They're not prioritizing you. So yeah, I don't know, this video is getting too long. Oh my god, 21 minutes. Okay, so yeah, sorry I didn't post in the past few days. I don't know, I was a little bit tired, and then a lot of things happened. I'm going to be talking about those things tomorrow, and then the next few days. So yeah, expect videos from me from tomorrow on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye. See you tomorrow.